Hi guys, it's Jeff again, the photography mentor, and I hope you're well. I just want to give you a few tips in this video on how to improve your LinkedIn profile a little bit more. And what I want to talk about is testimonials, so reviews. Now, do you have many reviews on your profile? Have you got a lot? Obviously, you've probably worked with a lot of clients in all different industries and niches, but have you asked them to leave you a review? Well, if you haven't, this is something you need to start doing. So every time you finish doing a job, and you give that client what they want, give them something extra. So if you're going to supply them with 20 images, supply them with 30. Over deliver. Always give them more than the client is expecting, but don't tell them until you supply them with it. And once you've supplied them, once you've over delivered and give them a little bit more, then they're going to be over the moon. They're going to think, wow, you know, this is a fantastic photographer. They've given us more than I wanted. They said it would be done in 5 days. They've actually provided it in 2 days. So you always give them more and don't tell them exactly what you're going to do. So tell them you're going to give them it in 5 days, but you know fine well you're going to give it in 2. When you over deliver and you give people more, then it's a lot easier to get those testimonials and get really glowing testimonials. And testimonials or reviews, as they're called on LinkedIn, really do make a difference. So when you come to ask for a review, don't just scroll down to your review section and click on send a review request and put in your past clients' details. What you need to do is you need to customize that review. So what you want to do is you want to sort of cunningly ask them, tell them basically what you want them to write about you. So if there's an aspect or area of your service that you know is really valuable to people, you could ask your client in the testimonial to comment on that. So say for instance you do a 24-hour turnaround or something like that. You could say, hi Dave, thanks again. I'm really pleased that you're happy with the images you got. I know how important the 24-hour turnaround was for you. I was just wondering if you could leave me a little review to say that or to comment on that particular part of the service. So you've now got that person to comment on the 24-hour turnaround. One thing I do with people is, obviously I'm in the marketing trade, so I run the 6 Steps to Success program when I work with photographers all around the world. Now, unfortunately, being a marketing guy, I am a really genuine guy and I never do the hard sell or anything like that. And I always over deliver to all my clients because that's part of how I built such a big business up, by just being a genuine guy and giving 100% commitment to each one of my clients. But what I get them to do is not only comment on how the program is very successful for them, but obviously comment about me and say that I'm a really approachable guy. I'm not like other marketing guys. I don't do the hard sell, and I'm there for them. I become very much like a friend, and I'm always sort of like watching over the shoulder and keeping an eye on them, making sure they're getting them on the right track for their business. Because a lot of people have had their fingers burnt with marketers before, who've been out or worked with them, taken the money, and never delivered. It's been like the hard sell, and that's it. So that in my area of business, this is something I need my clients to be commenting on and leaving on the reviews page, because anybody who looks at my reviews thinks, Jeff's a little bit different. So if you've got something that's different, you've got something, a USP that makes you special, get people to comment about that on your review sections. Start getting reviews in there now. And the amount of clients who've come to me and they've asked for a brochure, so I've sent them a brochure, I've given them a price of how much my services are, and then literally, a couple of days later, they went, Jeff, I'd just like to go on the program. Wow, fantastic. No selling, nothing like that. And then I've said, well, so what changed your mind? What drove you towards? Was it the brochure? Oh, well, no, actually, I went on your LinkedIn profile and I had a word with Francesco and I spoke to Angus and I sent a message to John, and they just told us how fantastic it is and how they really enjoy working with you and you get the results. So those testimonials are really good and they're very powerful, because other people will probably contact the people who've left those testimonials just to verify them. And another good thing with your testimonial is, don't just leave it where it is. Don't just leave it at the bottom of your profile in the review section. Copy that testimonial and paste it into your newsfeed. So make a post out of it and just put a headline, another fantastic review from a great customer. Put the testimonial in quotation marks, nicely spaced out. Leave a gap between paragraphs so it's going to be really easy to read on a mobile phone. And then at the end of it, put the person's name and possibly their website, and maybe one of the photographs you did for them that summed up what they wanted, what the desired outcome is for their business or for their emotional solution, if it's like a wedding or a portrait. So don't never just leave your testimonials there, and don't just leave it on LinkedIn as well. Copy it across onto Facebook. Make it a Facebook post and put it on your Facebook wall. Take some of the quotations out that testimonial and get that onto your website as well, because testimonials really do make a difference. And we all think about testimonials now. When we go on Amazon to buy something, we might spend, oh yes, I like that, and one's got a 5-star review and the other's got a 4-star, and the 5-star review might be £4 or £5 more, for the product, but we'll probably end up buying the more expensive products because we're now very, very review driven. We'll see a hotel, looks really great on booking.com. We're just about to book it, but we'll head over to TripAdvisor first just to check out the testimonials and the reviews to make sure it's as good as they say. So you can't get away from the power of testimonials, and that's why you need them on your LinkedIn profile. So I hope you found this useful, guys. If you have any questions at all, or you'd like me to help you, just drop me a message. As always, I'm always happy to help. Thanks again. Bye now.